unemployed. I say in quotation marks.
Because, like, the only other indication of, like, occupations in the show is, like, oh, Canary was a mining colony, but that's about it.
So from what I've seen on Ferrex is his friend, the big guy, the one who was responsible for tying down the Corpo ship, which was badass as fuck. He's a miner. The girl with her cuck boyfriend, they were scrapper, or they ran. And then there's the guy that runs the shipyard, the scrapping shipyard, where Cassian steals, I say in quotation marks, ship parts to be sold on the black market.
Yeah, I will say that is the one element, like, that could rub someone the wrong way, because, like, I don't know, there's not, like, any motivation to rat out this particular guy other than, like, oh, he's hanging out with...
I actually disagree.
You think
I
so?
actually think that is perfectly emblematic of what it is to live under fascism. Think about it like this. You live in hell. Your life is dog shit. The Empire rules the galaxy, but you're not under the boot of the Empire. You're under the boot of middle management within the Empire. You're run by a corporation who, by the grace of Palpatine, runs your planet and not directly the Empire.
Wasn't it more that, like, the corporate entity had jurisdiction over something that occurred because of... Wasn't it that they had jurisdiction because of what was stolen, and thus they could conduct their investigations on Ferrex?
The corporate sector authority, they run Ferrex. They own the planet. However,
I thought
they only do so with the grace of the Empire.
I could have sworn they owned the other planet that was shown off in the first episode.
No, the corporate sector authority, they run Ferrex. What you're thinking of is who showed up on Canary when he was a kid.
No. I'm talking about the planet that he went to find the other girl from Canary. Or was that not another planet?
No, that's the same planet.
That was the same planet?
Yeah.
I could have sworn that happened on another
No,
planet.
he was in the red light district of Ferrex.
Okay.
He was in the red light district.
Because the set design was so different, I could have sworn
No, it's the same planet. That's why he was being hunted by Cyril on Ferrex.
I could have sworn that happened on another planet.
Nope, happened on Ferrex.
Wow.
He was just in the red light district.
I'm just so blinded by Star Wars designs and planets always looking the same that like...
Wow, a planet can have 2 different set designs? Oh my god!
Disney is taking this franchise to a whole nother level. But you can't blame me for that.
I can't blame you because Star Wars is so bad at making planets look diverse.
Because
in terms of how a planet can have diverse, like, ecology.
Like, tell me the difference between, like, Mos Eisley and Mos Pesla? Is that a place?
Mos Pelgo.
Pelgo, okay. Again, they all blend together.
Yeah. And I blame that entirely on just a lack of vision.
Because, like, I'm just so used to that I just assumed the first part of episode 1 was on another planet.
Nope, it's on Ferrex. And so what happened was, so basically, as I was saying, they live under the corporate secret authority, who by the grace of Palpatine is not the Empire.
Because as we see, when they screw up with their investigation so bad, they get run out. And
by the Imperials.
And the Empire is just like, nope, we're taking over. You guys are clearly incompetent. We are taking this over.
Yeah. But to get back what I was saying, you guys live under that.
So it is hard. That completely changes my perspective then, because I was under the impression that they weren't taking charge of that planet.
No, they are.
So they are. So then my perspective is entirely changed.
Yeah, that's why I think the guy, the jealous boyfriend, he has a very... Like, he has a realistic name. Wasn't his name, like, Tom?
Something like that.
His name was, like, Tom or something. Like, he had, like, an actual name.
This isn't the first time.
This isn't the first time either.
Like, remember DJ from episode 8?
Yes!
Remember DJ from The Last Jedi? How much of a non-character he was?
Yes.
I mean, I would say, looking at it with the new perspective, I would still say his character, like, any character arc at all It was kind of rushed, but to be fair, he's in the show to die.
Yeah.
He's in the show to die, so we can't really justify him having a
Tim!
character. Tim?
His name was Tim!
This is not okay.
His name was Tim!
I mean, I know this is a franchise where the main, like, hero of its lore is called Luke.
But still.
Like,
I sooner would have believed his name was Scrimblow Bimblow. No, but his name is Tim Carlo. That was his name. So yeah, Tim. So, like, I understand Tim's perspective. Like, life is shit, and happiness is fleeting. And so, when you live under fascism, you want to just stay under the radar. You don't want, for any reason, for the government to crack down on you and your loved ones. So, what do when the woman you love is someone that, realistically, could get you all fucking murdered by the government?
Yeah.
You would want to get him out of there fast. Because you don't want to be in a firing squad.
Yeah, now that I understand that, yes, that they are under the corporate jurisdiction, now I understand entirely.
Yeah. Like, obviously, like, we know Cassian is a good guy, and we know Cassian is, like, he's gonna save the day and shit, but he doesn't know that, because why would he know that? Cassian's a fucking criminal, and they live on a fascist corporate hellhole. He just wants to fucking grill. But unfortunately, and I think superbly done by the writers, that mindset doesn't let you live under fascism. The I just want to grill mentality, I just want what's mine and to live a happy, quiet life, you don't get to do that under fascism. You aren't allowed to be happy. You are not safe under fascism. Ever. You think you are. They tell you that you just need to obey, follow the rules, keep your head down, and the government will have no reason to persecute you. Bullshit! Fascism will always find a way to fucking kill you. And this show truly and beautifully, in my opinion, shows just what it's like to live under fascism as a regular person, and what factors in life radicalize people to fight against fascism. And I think Tim, his life and his death, is the perfect example of that. Tim is the guy that the Empire would look to as your perfect citizen, but is the same one that if for any reason did anything out of line, which was in his question was, wait, what are you guys doing? He gets fucking shot for it. And, might I add, he gets shot like how American cops will shoot someone. Which is that no threat to their persons whatsoever. Someone asking questions about what is an extremely compromising situation, and the officer killing them because that is easier than having to confront the reality that they fucked up. Which is very common. I mean, you've seen the video of the kid at McDonald's that got shot by the cop because the cop got the wrong car and just opened his door, like opened up the kid's door. You've seen that?
No, I've seen that.
It's like that. It's the same mentality. That's what killed Tim. And so I found the first 4 episodes like the perfect case study. Like, if you wanted to explain to someone why living under fascism is bad and how people become radicalized to fight against fascism, I would show them the first 3 episodes of Andor. Because you can tell that the girl, whose name I'm forgetting, she is most definitely going to be someone moving forward who will spend, Colleen. No, Bix. Bix is his lover. Bix, she is going to fight the Empire until the day she dies from now on. Because of what they did. She has now been fully radicalized to destroy the Empire.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because that's what they did. But it's even better because they didn't stop there. they gave us nuance. They showed us what it's like to be the corporate sector authority, so the middle management within fascism. Cyril. So you have Cyril's boss, who knows for a fact that the two men that got killed by Cassian definitely deserved it. He knows they fucked up somewhere. However, he also knows that because they fucked up and they deserve not report it, because if you did report it, the Empire would cut them out, because that's how fascism works.
And also, it's like clued in by the show. Like he said, quite obvious, like quite literally, "Oh, this is just what I need: a bad report on when I'm about to submit like a flawless report to the Empire, just so we can keep running this under our under our control and not the Empire's control."
Exactly. And so you see that, which on one hand you're thinking, oh, the boss is like, he's trying to stop it, but it's actually because that's how fascism operates. Fascism is not functional. Fascism has contradictions. Fascism does not sustain itself.
Because you can tell when he's like explaining away, it's not like, oh, he's just trying to sweep it under the rug to make his life easier. No, he's doing it because he's a step ahead, and he knows that the whole structure of the system is dependent on making sure this is not noticed at all.
Yeah, fascism is by design appearance-based. It has the appearance of a fully functional, dogmatic, and perfect system of oppression, but the reality of fascism is that fascism is incompetent, inconsistent, and highly, highly volatile. And so you have someone like Cyril. Cyril is the type of guy that ate the fascist line, Cyril's higher up, as well as the guys running the security within headquarters. They don't bite the line in the same way. They are complicit in fascism in the sense that fascism, and they don't want to rock the boat. But for Cyril and the sergeant, they believe they are of a higher purpose. They believe that they are, like, literally defending civilization.
Yes.
But then it all comes crashing down. Because this is what happens as authoritarians try to push down harder and harder on oppressed people. They will fight back to save their own. And Cassian calls in all the favors. He calls his friends, he talks to Bix, and he has Luthen that comes and saves his ass at the very end. And guess what happens? The corporate sector authority get fucking murked. They are killed en masse. It is a fucking shit show.
I will say, like, the one thing for me, and you might differ on this, I will say that the hook for the plot took a bit too long, in my opinion. Like, there was a lot of setup and a lot of really good setup, but it took a while for me to, like, oh, so this is where the plot's going. It took a while for that, because we didn't get that till, like, end of episode 3, which is, like, the midway point for the show. Yeah. Which is, like, for a, like, we could probably compare this to, like, a what's it called?
Yeah.
A 3-hour movie. To get, like, the main plot hook in the middle, right in the middle at the hour-and-a-half mark,
Wait. It wasn't Ferrex. They were on Morlana 1.
I fucking told you! No, Star Wars hasn't fixed itself.
Damn it!
It hasn't fixed itself!
It has not.
No, it still suffers from the same set design problem.
Damn it.
Anyway,